Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Tonight we got 1992 Upper Deck High Series jumbo packs here, 27 cards per pack. There's holograms available. There's a really cool Ricky Henderson Grand Theft commemorating his 1000th stolen base. Eddie Murray has a 400 home run card in here. There are some Ted Williams Baseball Heroes inserts. We got Home Run Heroes with Jose Canseco, Cecil Fielder, Cal Ripken, Frank Thomas. Albert Bell is the one I'd really like to see, being from my Cleveland Indians at the time. Darryl Strawberry. They have inserts with Johnny Bench and Joe Morgan in here. There's also an autograph is the Big Chase. Both of them signed 2,500 copies, dual autographs. I've seen them on eBay. There's a couple 9s and 8s listed for like 800, but I think all the sales I've seen recently have been around 250. There's also Ted Williams Best, which were Ted Williams personal selections for the best hitters in baseball and was exclusive to the High Series. You had Wade Boggs, Barry Bonds, Canseco, Fielder, Gwynn Henderson, Kirby Puckett, Roberto Alomar, Albert Bell again, Ken Griffey Jr., of course, David Justice, Frank Thomas, to name a few. Scouting report was inserted into the jumbo packs exclusively, I believe. Not any real big names on there, but some cool people. You had Kenny Lofton from Cleveland. Pat Mahomes Sr. would be a cool one to get. Jim Thomey's in there. They had, looks like College Players of the Year hologram. They had featured the 89, 91, and 92 winners of the Golden Spikes Award, the Heisman Trophy at college. That had David McCarty, Mike Kelly, and Ben McDonald. A lot of cool inserts in this. Series 1, or the low series, had Ted Williams autographs. So the high series has Bench and Morgan. Some of the stuff I do, how I pick my boxes for this older stuff, is I will go... some of it, I see people post stories on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it now, of stuff they had when they were a kid, cool inserts. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Let's see if I can find that on eBay. Some of them, I will be looking for something like that, and I will come across something like this, where I saw it for $18 plus $12 shipping. So then I went on Baseball Cardpedia, which is a website I like to use for my checklist, because they break everything down for you by high series, low series, series 1 and 2, whatever. List all the inserts. They have pictures. So then I look at it, is it something that's worth me buying? And look at this, 1992, $2.19 for these packs. So let's see if we can get something in here. Also, there's a Tom Selleck insert, because it was made for Mr. Baseball, so it features Tom Selleck on it, and also has a picture of Frank Thomas in a Yankees uniform. So let's see what we can get here. So we got Dave Winfield, we got Ruben Amaro, we got Best Defensive Player Ozzie Smith, and let's see what we can do with these here. Make this easier. It's gonna be, looks like it's gonna be fighting us. We got Tony Gwynn, Best Hitters. We got Jack Morris, Blankenship, Eddie Tabensi, Whitland, Curtis. There we go. Here it is. First pack. Look at that. Grand Theft, Ricky Steele's 1000th base. That is a cool insert there. That's one of the ones we're chasing here today. Let's get this one taken care of. Look at that. First pack. Awesome. That is really cool there. I don't know that I might send this off to SGC or something. That'd be cool to get in there. Looks like that's on my top loader. Looks like I'll probably send this in just to get slabbed up and looking nice. That is a cool one. Cool. But go over those later. Then we got Wilson, Tettleton, Plesac, McLennan, Kruger, not Freddie, McFarland, not Todd. Here's our checklist. Flanagan, yeah, Mark Lewis for the Tribe. Tony Pena, he spent some time with the Tribe too. Loved him here. There's Kenny with Houston, star rookie. I'm going to hold on to that one. We'll get that sleeved up. There we go. We got our collector's choice here. Todd Zeal. We got Roberto Hernandez. We got Mark Wohlers, Heaton, McClellan again, and scouting report, Danny Neagle. All right. So already, first pack, I am happy with this. Worth my $30 plus tax already with that Grand Theft and the Kenny Lofton rookie. All right, pack 2. We got Mr. Smiley, Clemente Nunez. Here we got best outfield arm, Andy Van Slyke, Dan Gladden, Hubie Brooks, Carlos Hernandez, Kevin Seitzer, Greg Swindell, Gary DeSarcina, Calvin Jones. Got some Phillies here, Castillo, Pat Tabler, Carlos Martinez, Matt Young, Otis Nixon, Mickey Morandini, Tim Tuffle, John Smoltz, Jose Oquendo, Jose Guzman, back-to-back Jose's, Joey Vitello. There's a cool shot there. Montreal, Seattle. Who we got here? Let's see who we got. Oh, Newfield and White there pictured. Shows they're good. I didn't have to look stupid not knowing who was on there. Well, that's a cool insert there. Dimitri Young, Kyle Abbott, Lloyd Mosby, Kevin Gross, and our scouting report, Willie Banks. That one's dinged up a little bit. But, I mean, a box that's 21 years old plus. Can't expect them all to be perfect. Okay, Willie Randolph. Checklist. Greg Jeffries. Got Mike Bordick. Marquise Grissom. He was a stud. Scott Scooter. Bill Piccata. Bobby Bonilla. Everyone remembers he still gets $1 million a year. Bill Swift. Most exciting player, Barry Bonds. That's a cool one there. Look at Skinny Barry. Probably early in the juice, if at all at that point. Donald Harris. Mike Bodeker. Mike Gardner. Kevin Gross. We got Jay Buhner. That's weird seeing his helmet without all the pine tar on there. Gubik Visa. We got Mike Henneman, Dan Gladden, Alan Trammell, Bill Spears, Manny Ramirez. Oh, yeah, there we go. Top prospect. That's my guy there. Look at how skinny he was there. Wasn't juicing there. I don't know if he still is, but he was playing in Korea recently. So we got here Rondell White, Tyler Green, Pedro Martinez, El Presidente, Omar Olvares, Ellis Burks, and Todd Hundley, our scouting report there on the back. Another great pack. Got a Manny prospect in there, Barry Bonds. Damon Berrahill. Whoop. There we got Kevin Hill. Kevin Mitchell. Seems to be a lot of double names. Kevin. Then we got Tony Gwynn, best hitters. That's a nice one. Rene Gonzalez. We got Donovan Osborne. Keith Miller. Gary Sheffield from Padres. Danny Tartable. There we go. We got, looks like we got a couple of, we got Diamond Skills here. Looking at Barry Bonds and Andy Van Slyke. That's another chaser there. Star Rookie Checklist. There. Look at Jim Thome, and is that, I believe it is, oh, it's Klesko. Still, I love that. Jim Thome there on my tribe. Look at how young he is there. Good guy, too. Used to do a lot here in Cleveland for the kids and everything. Raffy Palmeiro, dressed up as Santa in the for around Christmas time. I went to the Children's Hospital. Kevin Brown, Ellis Burks again. We got Lance Parrish, John Wayner, Kurt Stillwell, Tom Glavine, Robin Ventura, Joe Carter, Tom Nevers, Jeff Plimpton, Jim Abbott. If you can understand this, playing on the computer there, be cool, stay in school. All right. We got the 400 club here. Featuring Winfield's 400th. Dave Winfield was extraordinary. He was. He had a lot, played around a lot. He got to a lot of teams. Great player. Dave Winfield. Steve Buechel. Anthony Young. Oh, we got a little stick. And we got Andy Stankiewicz on our scouting report. Look at these. A lot of big names. This is a great rip. Come across this one randomly. Get it at a good price. And pull some nice stuff. All right. Wally Joyner. We got Kevin McReynolds. Gary DeSarcina again. Got John Patterson. Gary Carter. Mark Cameron. Kevin McReynolds. Von Hayes. Dave Martinez. We got Archie Chanfrocco, maybe. Steve Hosey. Oral Hershiser. He spent some time with the tribe too. Bulldog pitcher. He was great. Don Slott. Wilson Alvarez. Tom Foley. Randy Reddy. Scott Bradley. Scott Bradley again. We got back-to-back there. Bobby Bowe. Ray Lankford. Roger Salkeld. Sid Landrum. Arthur Rhodes. Mark Smith. Von Hayes. Little Wilson Alvarez. And our scouting report, Pat Mahomes Sr. There we go. Who would have known he would have had one of the best quarterbacks ever coming into his family later. Save that one too. Right now, he's one of the best ever. As long as his career stays going the way it is, he's definitely going to be considered one of the best of all time. Kyle Abbott, Jack Morris, Bill Swift, we got Charlie Hayes, Donovan Osborne, Rene Gonzalez, Amaro, we got Henry, Mike Kelly, Ricky Bones, great name, Edward Perez, Pete Incaviglia, Joe Klink, Kelly Downs, we got here Candelaria, Huff, Flanagan, Checklist, yes, Steve Olin, Tony Fernandez. I might be wrong about Steve Olin, but he might have been one of the pitchers that passed away during spring training one year. Look at this, Jim Thome. There we go. Look at that guy right there. Star rookie, Jim Thome. Hell yeah. Paul Mondesi, Reggie Sanders, Bob Wickman, Bruce Hurst, Kelly Downs, and we got a scouting report Kenny Lofton. That's one of those ones I was chasing there. Look at that. A lot of stuff to sleeve up when this runs over. Too much to go through to do them all right now. Especially with that long intro. You guys have stuck with it. Thank you. Here we go, Ozzy. Here we go, Wendell. Gary Sheffield. Von Hayes. Caron. Gary Carter. Flip. Shawan Dunston. Got Kevin Mitchell. Eric Davis having some fun. What do we got here? Clemente Nunez. Checklist. Brett Saberhagen. Rich Rodriguez. Anthony Young. Carlos Quintana. Machado. We got Mark Leiter. Got White. Benito Santiago. Gary Sheffield. Doug Henry. Roberto and Sandy Alomar Jr., brothers. And they would later play together here in Cleveland. In 1995, they were facing each other in the American League Championship Series, and they had their parents here in Cleveland. The news interviewed them and said, who are you hoping wins tonight and goes on to the World Series? And their father, Sandy Alomar Sr., said, all I know is one of my sons is going to the World Series. Ended up being Cleveland, and we lost to Atlanta when they had a huge strike zone. Here we go. We got Collector's Choice here with Danny Tartable. Got another one with Wells there, or John Kruk. Sorry, Wells must have been the artist. My bad. We're learning together. Sveem. Roger Clemens looking young. Probably doesn't... What is that under his shirt there? Oh, it says something All-Star Game. I don't know if you can see that there. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Something All-Star Game. And Mark Wohlers on our scouting report. Getting better at staying organized here. DeSarcina again. We got our checklist here, Diamond Debuts checklist, featuring Donovan Osborne. Whoop, there we go. I'm getting a little too close. Focus in again. Oh, what is going on? There we go. Bobby Bowe. Got Butch Henry. Blankenship. Tabensi. George Bell. Greg Jeffries. Kenny. I'm going to hang on to that one. We got our checklist. We got Ricky Henderson. That's a cool one there. Yeah, V. Wells there as the artist. Oh, looks like we got Manny coming up. Juan Gan. Oh, no, Albert Bell. Hell yeah. That's who was... No, Glenn Allen Hill. Boy, look at me. Does look like Albert there a little bit when I'm looking close, but I should have known 24 was not going to be Albert Bell. He was number 8. My apologies to Albert. Roger Clemens. Templeton. We got Paul Gibson. Ruffin. McReynolds. They're not quite brick, but they're a little sticky. Juan Gan. Chuck Finley. Fred McGriff. And we got here Edgar Martinez. We got a Yankee here, Kevin Moss. Steve Barr. Mike Timlin. Bo Nose. And who we got on the back here? Reggie Sanders for our prospects. Scouting report. Got Matt Stairs. Got Mike Kelly. Ozzie Smith again. Bill Swift. Turner. Henry. Dave Martinez. Jack Morris. Mike Bordick. That's a cool shot there. We got Matt Manwaring. Rob Dibble. I've told this story before. I believe he was with the Cubs, Nasty Boys, and he felt a batter showed him up late in the game, so he didn't wait for him to come up again. He hit him on the way to first base when he laid down a bunt. I believe the Cubs were down like 6 or 7 runs in maybe like the 8th inning. And back then, you know, if you laid down a bunt at that time, you're trying to show him up. So he was offended and hit him right in on his way to first. Now, ooh, we got, look at this. I didn't think these were in the in this. Look at that. That is cool. Early hologram card here. Let's do a close-up. We got this College Player of the Year, David McCarty, CP1. So that's one of those inserts. Look at that. That's cool. Kind of hard to see there on camera and in person, too. It wasn't, they hadn't perfected it yet. But you get the angle just right. There, that one definitely is going to get the treatment right away. I'm going to keep that one nice. I have to look that up and see if that's those go for anything. But yeah, check that out. Very cool. That's what we're looking for here. Stuff like that, the fun ones. Darryl Hamilton, Dwayne Ward, Terry Shumpert, Andy Bennis. And we got Alfredo Griffin, Jose Lynn, Dan Wilson, Jeremy Hernandez, Ryan Hallblitzel. We got a rookie, Chris George. We got John Wenner again, Lou Whitaker, and our scouting report, Scott Livingston. The scouting reports I'm just kind of putting aside, see if I can get the whole subset in one box. Wish I could remember how many were in that subset. Wasn't a lot. I don't know if it was officially a subset. I think they're just, oh, it is, SR14. Okay, yeah, so that is the subset there. I got same one here, Scott Livingston. Double. All right, Pedro Munoz. We got McCaskill. Tartable. Galarraga. Scooter. And we got best base runner, Marquise Grissom. Ricky Bones. Matt Stairs. Stillwell. Got Morrow. Jeremy Hernandez. Pasqua. Telling you he's safe. We got Terrell. Mike Jackson. Kent Merker. Shane Mack. Throwing his helmet there. Jeff Blouser. Lonnie Smith. Here we go. Jose Lind. Alfredo Griffin. Ellis Burks. Let's like those two. Kurt Miller. We got a Big Apple. These Collector Series ones are really cool. Howard Johnson. We got Angels here. Mr. Jim Abbott. Look at that. He does not have an arm on that, a hand on that arm. He would throw the ball and then shove his hand immediately into the glove there and was still able to pitch. Great story there. Check it out. Candiotti and Mike Jackson. I went to school with a kid who was born without his right arm below the elbow, and he played all kinds of sports, was a really good guy. Still talk to him on Facebook every now and again. He's got kids, but he would do the same thing. He'd have the glove on his half arm and throw the ball immediately, throw his hand in the glove. He would play the field, pull it off, and still throw guys out. He was great out there. Chad Curtis. Jose Rio. Eric Davis having fun again. We got Neagle. Carlos Hernandez. Hubie Brooks. Sean Franco. Pat Mahomes Sr. again. Andy Van Slyke. Kevin McReynolds. There we go, Eddie Murray. There we go. He had his 3,000th hit as a Cleveland Indian. Mel Hull. Belliard. Snyder. We got Ferris. Sammy Sosa. There's an early Sammy Sosa. What is this? Looks like this is a third-year Sammy Sosa card. Gartner. Terry Leach. Deere. Clark. Gary and Dwight. Ooh, here we go. Joe Morgan, 1980 to 83, the golden years. Baseball heroes. That's a cool one. We're going to sleeve that up. That's one of the ones we're chasing. Not an auto. Definitely cool. Mark Lemke. What we got here is Cecil Fielder. Nice. Harvey Pulliam. Pulliam. Is it Pulliam? Pilliam. Corey Snyder. Ooh, we got a couple stuck here. A little sticky. Scott Livingston again. Third one is that? Yeah, we got. Yeah, they're stuck, man. That's just as I was saying, they're not bricked. Who's this on the back? Scott Livingston. They're stuck together. Two of his cards. There we go. Oh, that sucks. Look at that. That's all right. I got like 4 of these in that stack there. It's weird. Those are the only 2 stuck together. Hopefully. So we got 9 packs left. Butch Henry. Go through these a little quicker. Martinez, DeSarnia again, Howard Johnson, Stair, Mike Kelly, Kim McCaskill, Dan Gladden, Kirk McCaskill, sorry, Bilecki, Tom Goodwin, Bill Spears, Larry Anderson, look at that big kick. Alan Anderson, we had back-to-back last names. Ward, Hamilton, Horn, Jose. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. They do those when they would do that. They weren't doing that very often. That were one of the first ones to do that in Upper Deck. Having the multi-exposure. Fernandez, Steve Olin, Steve Hosey, Eduardo Perez, John Farrell. And we got Andy Ashby, Julio Machado, Frank Castillo. And we're stuck again. If this is the same, no, it's not okay. Pat Listich on our prospect. Keep this pile real nice too. So far, we got 3 big chasers. If we can get that auto, that would be amazing. Not holding my hopes up, though. Bill Swift, Candiotti, Swindell, Stairs, Incavilla, Valera, Dave Winfield. We got Andy Van Slyke, Pat Mahomes Sr. again. Ken Hill. We got Keith and Kevin. That's cool. Look at that. I don't know why they, if he really was that small or if that's just the way it looks, but that's a cool one there. Bloodlines. We'll hold on to that one. That's a cool one there. Benito Santiago. Cool pick. David West. Bo Nose. Omar Vizquel, Storm Davis, Mark Carrion, Luis Gonzalez. Dressed up like a nun, we got Brett Saberhagen, Kirby Puckett, one of the greats. Got Brian Williams, star rookies, Hoyce Clayton, another star rookie, Chris George, Dimitri Young, Jack Howell, Darren Lewis. Looks like that was a spring training picture there. And scattering reports, Donovan Osborne. Oh, we got, is that Donovan stuck together? I'm going to wait to pull these apart. You can see we got two there. You can tell. I'll wait to pull them apart, see if I got a double of that or not. I might have to leave them together just so I don't mess them up like I did that last one. Seems when you get a double of those prospects, they get stuck. Tartable. Mike Gallego, Pat Listich, Pat Mahomes again, Dickie Thon, Dan Gladden, Wally Joyner, Kurt Stillwell, Matt Stairs, Turk Wendell. A lot of doubles. These stuck together, they're just being funny. Kurt Miller, Robin Ventura, Scott Livingston, Darren Lewis, Checklist, Mitch Williams, and who's hiding behind Mitch is Pete O'Brien, Dave Martinez, got Reggie walking around down here, Rafi Palmero, Felix Jose, we got Patrick Lennon, Ted Wood, rookie Andy Ashby, Tyler Green, Darren Dalton, Tim Raines looking upset, and we got Dave Nilsson on our scouting report. Surprised we have not seen a Ken Griffey Jr. yet. I'd like to hit one of those. He's in here. I know he's on the checklist. I don't think he has any inserts. I'm not positive, though. He does have inserts. The Ted Williams, his selects, he is in there. Kurt Manwaring, John Smiley, Kenny Lofton, goes to the side. Stankiewicz, got Bodick. There it is. Bodick. Kyle Abbott, Ricky Bones, Henry. We got a checklist here featuring Donovan Osborne, Paul Mondesi, Alan Trammell, Brooke Jacoby, Tim Raines, Curtis Wilkerson, Greg Hibbard. Oh, look at him all posing out there. Dante Bichette. I wonder if that's Bo Bichette's father. I don't know. Not a very common last name, but who knows. Jimmy Jones. You guys know, let me know. Bodeker. Tony Gwynn. Yeah, we got Brian Jordan. Todd Van Poppel. There we go. This got to be David Justice. That's a nice one. He spent some time in Cleveland, too. There were rumors. He lived next town over from me in Strongsville, Ohio. And they're saying he would give out full-size candy bars at Halloween. We go Jim Abbott again on the computer. Dennis Rasmussen. Remlinger. And Denny Neagle on our prospect report. Scouting report. Jeez. Pulled enough of them, one per pack. You'd think I'd have it right by now. Kenny Lofton, Mike Bilecki, Randolph, Eric Davis, Jack Armstrong, excuse me, Tony Gwynn, Pedro Munoz, Amaro, Von Hayes, Candiotti, we got a couple stuck here. Okay, there we go. Landrum. Jose Oquendo. Todd Benzinger. Remlinger. Bob Malachy. Dwayne Henry. Junior Felix. Finley. Tabler. You got Cal Daniels. Nolan Ryan. All right, look at that. Giving a kid a ball, probably depicting him signing. Oh, he got up in the corner there too. That's a cool one. Ooh, we got a Johnny Bench. Nice. That's another good one there. We got both baseball heroes here. Johnny Bench and Joe Morgan. Go. Still hoping for an auto. And we have here Doug Dravick and Danny Tartable. Got Mickey Morandini, Brian Holman, and our scouting report, Pat Mahomes. That's a cool one there. I don't think we've gotten that scouting report one yet. We got the base. Okay, down to our last four. If you stuck with me, I appreciate it. Von Hayes, Chad Curtis, Bill Swift, Ozzie Smith, Alecki, Pat Mahomes again, Stillwell, Reggie playing with his octopus, right-handed best pitcher Jose Rijo, Julio Valero, Howard Johnson, Rob Mauer, Don Mattingly looking young. Robert Kelly. Lou Whitaker. Ken Patterson. Skeeter Barnes. There. Danny Jackson. Ray Lankford. Wally Joyner. Bobby Bowe. Perez, Steve Hosey, Pedro and Ramon. And here we go. We got it again here. Mr. David Justice, Paul Gibson, Milt Culler, and Brian Jordan on the scouting report. All right. Pat Mahomes, Kurt Stillwell, Damon Berryhill, Danny Tartable, Perez, Von Hayes, Chad Curtis, Kevin McReynolds, Tony Gwynn, best hitter, Mike Gallego. We got Todd Zeal there. Al Newman. Gene Nelson. Brian Holman. Skeeter Barnes. Ken Patterson. Steve Sachs. We got Scott Leos. Clark, Rob Deere, Cal Jr. and Billy. We've got brothers there, bloodlines. That's a cool one. We got Eddie Murray on our checklist. Oliveris. Yeah, we got Kevin Moss. Mark Kubica. Alan Anderson, our scouting report, Kenny Lofton, hell yeah. Kenny deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I know Ricky, best base stealer, but Kenny was right there with him. Numbers amazing. He was so smart running the bases here. Kenny Lofton. I will never not say he deserves to be in the Hall, because he does. He should be there. Tony Gwynn, Muniz, Tartable, Berrahill, Manwaring. There's Kenny again. Andy Van Slyke. We got the rookies here. Rookie threats. Eddie Tabanese. Candiotti. I know they're probably going to go right back after I do that. Dave Steve. Brian Hunter. Tommy Green. Castillo. Got Dwayne Henry. Bob Malachy. Froworth. Greg Maddux. Cubs there. That's an early Maddux. Was this like year 4? Year 6. There. Greg Maddux is a nice one. Tony Pena. Mark Lewis. Hernandez. Dan Wilson. Got Erickson. We got here Doug Drabeck. Storm Davis. David Justice. Looks like year 3. Yeah, year 3, David Justice. And Butch Henry on our scouting report. Last pack coming up. I'm not going to recap everything I set this side, just the big ones I sleeved up there. Okay, Mike Bordick, Kyle Abbott, Happy Eric Davis, Willie Randolph, Gallego, Eric Davis again, Greg Jeffries, now he's got me smiling, Dick Schofield, Gary Carter, Mike Gallego, doubles this one, Erickson again, Lee Smith, Mark Gardner, Milt Kyer, Greg Hibbard, Curtis Wilkerson, Luis Rivera, flip, Brett Barbary, Ed Sprague, Irod, there we go, Ivan Rodriguez. When was his rookie year? Oh, this looks like, I believe this is a rookie card here. There we go, look at that. Ivan Pudge rookie, hell yeah. Eddie Murray, Callum Billy, Bloodlines. We got Dave Steeb, there for Toronto. Francisco Olivares, Mitch Williams, Bernie Williams, and we'll finish it off with Dave Fleming. So what do you guys think of this? Do you think this was a cool rip? You gonna buy any of these worth 30 bucks? Call it 35 with tax, probably a little less, but we did get some good hits here. Got our baseball heroes, Johnny Bench, got Joe Morgan baseball heroes. We got this great hologram of David McCarty. And then our Ricky Henderson Grand Theft. Definitely a sweet insert there. That's so cool. You see this, this here, you want to read the back there, you can give it a pause. 1991 College Player of the Year. Definitely a cool card. Tough pull in this. I believe there was only 3 holograms they made for High Series. There's a good, there you can see it. So what do you guys think? What do you think of this 1992 Upper Deck Baseball High Series? I think I'm going to have to try and find me a low series at a decent price like this too. And we'll see if we can get that Ted Williams auto out of here. I'll probably pick up some more of this down the line. I don't want to do the same stuff over and over again. I know I do that with the newer stuff, but that's because it's new and it's out and I'm excited about it. And if I'm going to buy it, I'm going to rip it. But yeah, I'll take a look and see if I can find some 1992 low series baseball we'll look for that. Ted Williams. And I got some other stuff in the works too coming in that I'm going to rip. When that stuff gets in, I'll give you guys a heads up so you know it's coming. But let me know what you thought of this. If you enjoyed it, if you want me to do more stuff like that, or you like the newer stuff. All right, you guys have a good one. Keep ripping. Like, follow, subscribe.